Today on Bookmark Monday, author Bruce Wolfe is here with his book, Underground Dreams and Deaths. You know, basically what it was like to work at Disney here. So thanks so much for stopping by.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so how would you sum up this book? I've been enjoying looking through it here. Would it be a tell-all book, a behind the scenes? What would you reference it as?
Well, it's a follow-up to my last book, which was Little Brucey, and it was about my life growing up to a certain point. This picks up
next phase.
Right. So when I went to work for Walt Disney World in 1991, and I worked there until 2015, so just a few months shy of being there for 25 years. So what I wanted to do was put together a collection of stories that actually happened, that were interesting, you know, because I'd had people ask me all different kinds of questions about, you know, my experiences there and people I met and what I got to do. So,
and we're seeing some of the pictures right here of
Yeah.
your time there. So you weren't just one character. You did a lot of everything, right?
Yeah, I was hired to be full-time entertainment at Magic Kingdom, and what that basically meant was I danced in the shows, parades, was character actor. I eventually became a manager, a trainer, then moved on to WDI. So in that 25-year period of time, I've amassed an enormous amount of stories of things that have happened to me. And throughout the book, I remind readers that these are the things that I observed. These are the things that I went through. Not everybody's. Right. So if you worked there for 25 years, it would be a completely different experience altogether.
Different perspective of working there.
Correct.
How fun, though. I cannot imagine if you getting to work in what we all say is the happiest place on earth, and getting to be so many different characters, so many different roles. But I have to ask you, because I'm sure you get asked quite a bit, who were some of the people that were very well known that you either got to meet or perform in front of? And there's this very famous picture I think we've all seen. Okay, right now we're looking at the cover of your book, but there is a picture of Princess Diana with William and Harry, and I think we've all seen this over the years. I don't know if our kids.
Yeah, the most popular one is of them on the hill coming down the flume for Splash Mountain.
Yes.
But yeah.
And you were there.
Yeah.
So talk about your interaction with the royal family.
Well, Princess Diana brought her kids, William and Harry, and of course an enormous entourage.
Right.
And they stayed at the Grand Floridian Hotel while I was there. And one thing about Disney is they try very hard to maintain privacy, of course, security and all of that. So during their stay, we did everything that we possibly could to make it as special, but also as private as possible.
Right.
And I was sent over with some of my bigger management folks to meet her and the kids dressed in costume. And it got cut short because the paparazzi found out that she was in town, and they were in the Bay Lake area on the water sprites and in boats, and so we had to do it in a hallway in the hotel, and my managers got pushed into the broom closet with a couple of maids and some other folks, and it was just really quick. Oh yeah. And what's really strange is to think about it, somewhere in the royal family photo albums, if they have such a thing,
I'm sure
I'm in there too, but they would never know it was me. They wouldn't be like, oh, there's Bruce Wolfe, you know, nothing like that.
You never know.
Right.
But that's, what a great memory.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have a bunch of memories like that, and they're all in here, different stars and their families. There, it's at Muhammad Ali.
I got to drive Muhammad Ali when he came to be a Grand Marshal in the parade, and then I also met O.J. Simpson, and prior to some things that happened with him.
Right.
But yeah, and that's probably the #1 question that I have gotten over the years is, oh, did you meet anybody famous? And, you know, saw Michael Jackson countless times, and Mary Lou Retton. Oh, she was there, and she was on a float.
Olympian.
Yeah.
Mary Lou Retton there. That's just amazing, because of course that's what we all want to know from you, but really just how a big operation like this works, the behind the scenes, because it takes a lot of people to make it look seamless and effortless when families
Correct.
Bring their kids there.
I've always said for years and years that I think everybody no matter who you are, should work for the Walt Disney Company at least one time in their life, even if it's just for a season, for a few months, because you see firsthand that they're able to do anything they want. They've got the resources, the funding, people flock there to work, so it's not like they have to go out and do any kind of headhunting. So it's an incredible experience, and some people thought because it's called Disney Underground Dreams, Dramas, and Deaths, is that it's some kind of a hack up of the company.
But it's not.
And it's not. And I do talk about some of the deaths that have happened to employees and things that have happened, but more or less as an awareness type of thing and how it affected us as they happened.
Well, if you want to find out more, you're just going to have to buy the book and read it. So where can everyone find this one?
Appalachian Gypsy, which is a shop in Middleport locally, but it's also available on wolfmountain.com, Wolf with an E. And also you can get it online at like kobu.com and blurb.com and Amazon.
So if we just start searching for
Disney Underground, it will pop up.
Great. Bruce, thanks for coming in and sharing your story. And what a storied life it's been.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.